Don't look at the world with your hands in your pockets, Mark Twain once told an aspiring young author. To write about it, you have to reach out and touch it. I thought of this advice when I visited Robert Barnett, former executive director of the American Foundation for the Blind. Barnett was blinded at the age of 14 in an accident. As we chatted, he noticed, I don't know how, that I was gazing at a life-size bronze head of Helen Keller, which he keeps near his desk. Feel it with your hands, he told me. I ran my fingers over the cool metal. Now, does it look any different? Barnett asked. The difference was surprising. The sculpture now had weight, depth, shape, and character which had escaped my eyes. Touch is more than a substitute for vision, Barnett said. It reveals qualities other senses can't even suggest. One of the greatest mistakes people make is thinking you have to be blind to enjoy it. Learning to develop the sense of touch is something like making your other senses secondary. In seeing with the eyes alone, we are limited to what is immediately in front of us. Touch along with vision enables us to see something as a whole. Awareness of touch can bring a new feeling to the most commonplace experiences. I have just touched my dog, wrote the young Helen Keller in her diary. He was rolling on the grass with pleasure in every muscle and limb. I wanted to catch a picture of him in my fingers, and I touched him lightly as I would cobwebs. But, to my surprise, his body turned towards me and moved into a sitting position, and his tongue gave my hand a lick. He pressed close to me as if he intended to put himself into my hand. He loved it with his tail, with his paw, with his tongue. If he could speak, I believe he would say with me that paradise is attained by touch. The sense of touch is capable of extraordinary development. Expert millers can recognize any grade of flour by rubbing a little between thumb and forefinger. A cloth expert can identify the coloring used in a cloth by the difference it makes in the texture. The blind botanist, John Grimshaw Wilkinson, learned to distinguish more than 5,000 species of plants by touching them lightly with his tongue. We are aware today of how important touch is to complete understanding of anything, and there are now museums that, instead of the old "don't touch" signs, offer children the chance to touch, to feel the roundness of a sculpture, the beautiful balance of an Inca pitcher, and the rough iron of an early New England kettle. Visitors to the Brooklyn Children's Museum are encouraged to pick up and handle the objects on display in every exhibit. If they can't touch the things, says Michael Cohn, the museum's senior instructor of anthropology, it is no different from watching a movie or TV show. Maybe, as we all aim to enlarge the range of our impressions, our motto should be, do touch.